هزاران درود و هزاران سلام ز ما بر محمد علیه سلام. گزینم قرآن است و دین محمد، همین بود از ایران گزین محمد، همین بود از ایران گزین محمد. یقینم که گر هر دوارا بورزم، یقینم شود چون یقین محمد، یقینم شود چون یقین محمد.
on this most special, auspicious and happy day, Mawlana Hazar Imam, we are here to submit two simple messages from all your Jamat. Mubarak and Shukran.
My beloved family, my beloved leaders of the Jamat, this is a very special day for my family, for the leaders of the Jamat, and for the Jamat worldwide. I would like to begin this irshad by conveying to the Jamat worldwide my warmest, my most affectionate, and my best loving blessings. Kamavata, Kamavata, Kamavata. When I speak of places that have played a major role in my life, no place comes to mind more quickly than Kenya. My ties here go back to my Toto days. If one of the themes of a Jubilee celebration is the search for historical perspective, then perhaps it will be appropriate for me to stretch that search back to the roots of the Islamic and Ismaili traditions, as I cite the words of the first hereditary Imam of the Shia Muslims, Hazrat Ali ibn Abi Talib. Hazrat Ali said, "No honor is like knowledge. No belief is like modesty and patience. No attainment is like humility. No power is like forbearance. And no support is more reliable than consultation."
You are admired and loved by many for what you have contributed towards the development of Tanzania. You love our country. We know you have a soft spot in your heart reserved for Tanzania and its people. Indeed, the people of Tanzania love you as well.
I do this out of my conviction that the best way to celebrate the past is to grasp the future, and that it is good to make new plans with an eye on their historical context. I am pleased to confirm what the President mentioned earlier, that the Arkan University has taken the decision to build a major new campus in East Africa and to locate that campus in Arusha. was in 1905, therefore over 100 years ago, that my grandfather established the first school for women in Zanzibar. And therefore you will understand the attachment of the Ismaili community and my family to this wonderful island. 100 years of history. 100 years of history together. My dear leaders, this morning my wish when I left the Darbar was that every Murid would rejoice. That was my wish, that was my hope, that was my prayer. Tonight I am rejoicing. From the very beginnings of civilization, the use of water intelligently, respectfully, and creatively has been at the very center of human concerns. The Nile River itself has been a great source and sustainer of life for thousands of years. Today, we repeat and renew that ancient story once again as we lay this foundation stone and thus signal the opening of a new era in African history. I salute all of you respectfully and gratefully for sharing with us in this great endeavor. Thank you very much.
His Highness the Aga Khan has made significant contributions towards the social and the economic development of this country. Uganda is proud to be associated with the Aga Khan Development Network.
A presença de Sua Alteza Aga Khan entre nós é um momento particularmente privilegiado para trocarmos pontos de vista sobre a situação interna em Moçambique e sobre o impacto dos projetos da Rede Aga Khan para o desenvolvimento. É ao mesmo tempo uma oportunidade para reiterarmos o nosso compromisso conjunto para continuarmos a fazer a nossa parte na construção de um mundo caracterizado pela cultura de paz, solidariedade e prosperidade.
I want to congratulate the village for the excellent progress they are making in a number of different areas. And I hope that in the years ahead, AKF and the villages will work on a number of ideas, including improving the quality of construction in the village. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much. For my daughter? Yes. All right, for Zara. I will give it to Zara. Thank you very, very much indeed. That's very kind. Messieurs, Mesdames les autorités, partenaires dans ce programme à Sofia, je vous souhaite d'abord, comme on dit chez nous aussi, salam, c'est-à-dire la paix parmi tous.
Mes chers enfants spirituels, vous m'avez gâté. Vous m'avez gâté en me recevant d'une manière merveilleuse ici au Madagascar. Et depuis le moment où j'ai atterri jusqu'à ce soir, ça a été une gâterie sans fin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This new center is itself a profoundly spiritual place. Its defining symbolism is inspired by the Fatimid tradition stretching back over 1,000 years and widely shared with sister traditions throughout the Islamic world, from Baghdad to Bukhara.
As its architects have so effectively realized, this building exists fundamentally as a place for peaceful contemplation, but one that is set in a social context. It is not a place to hide from the world, but rather a place which inspires us to engage our worldly work as a direct extension of our faith. Sheikh Mohammed has provided a powerful example of how the ethics of our Islamic faith can be taken into the world. As he wrote recently, and I quote him, "I always ask, how can I help? What can I do for people? How can I improve people's lives? That's part of my value system."
Do it together.
It is my belief that building these centers in the places which have been chosen is, in a way, confirming countries and places of opportunity. That has been one of the objectives I have had since 1957, to try to ensure that around the world, as many countries, as many places as possible, became countries and places of opportunity, of hope, of confidence for the Jamat around the world. And I will continue to do that.
His Highness the Aga Khan is a leader who bridges the gap between East and West, a visionary who offers a roadmap for peace, prosperity, and stability in uncertain times. We would be wise to follow his example.
The Ismaili Muslim community's intense ethic of voluntary service improves the quality of life for all people, not just in their community, but the communities in which they live. They demonstrate generosity toward those of every faith and background, and they set an example for all of us to follow.
Your pluralism is an example for us. There isn't a country in which we work, in Africa, Asia, Central Asia, in which the issue of pluralism is not one of the primary issues that we have to deal with. In the final analysis, the great problem of humankind in a global age will be to balance and reconcile the two impulses of which I have spoken: the quest for distinctive identity and the search for global coherence.
During this evening, I have been asking myself how I could organize my life to have another Jubilee tomorrow. I think that there probably isn't an area of human endeavor in which we do not have today a murid who is exceptional in his own or her own field. And when I make the appointments to the Jamati positions, I ask myself, how many more wonderful murids, young people getting wonderful education, will come forward and be able to serve the Jamat.
Gauye dana maula tomo kele kele madoye ko kagi ote dana maye. Gauye dana maula tomo kele kele madoye ko kagi ote dana maye.
Le fait de recevoir la plus haute distinction de la République du Mali et d'entendre vos mots si aimables et si élogieux est pour moi le témoignage de l'estime et de la considération du peuple du Mali et de vous-même. À l'apogée de l'Empire au 8e siècle, c'est à partir de ces hauts lieux du savoir, véritables centres intellectuels et spirituels, que l'islam s'est propagé à travers l'Afrique. C'est donc un immense privilège pour moi de pouvoir restaurer ces magnifiques mosquées.
Karim, tout ce qu'on peut vous donner, c'est ce que vous souhaitez le plus. C'est-à-dire l'amour, l'affection, l'estime que ce pays désormais gardera éternellement de génération en génération pour votre personne. Je disais que vous êtes venu avec la princesse et le prince. C'est un message. C'est pour dire à ces jeunes, retenez que vous avez un pays et vous avez des amis qui sont certainement très loin, mais qui sont désormais les vôtres. Donc, Monseigneur, rassurez-vous, vos enfants sont désormais des Maliens et ils sont nôtres. Et encore une fois de plus, je vous remercie de ces marques d'amitié, de ces générosités. Karim, que Dieu te garde.
connu ce pays très jeune. C'est en fait en Côte d'Ivoire que nos premiers engagements ont été faits en Afrique de l'Ouest au temps de feu le président Houphouët-Boigny. Et de la Côte d'Ivoire, nous sommes allés travailler ailleurs pour essayer d'aider au développement des pays de l'Afrique de l'Ouest. Donc, dans un sens, je reviens dans un pays qui est un peu un chez-moi depuis 40 ans.
Ultimately, it is strong institutions which enable countries, communities, families to establish a permanency of progress. Ultimately, that is what we're talking about, the permanency of progress. There are so many leaders here this evening that I would be unable to mention all of them, but I simply want to tell you how grateful I am as the Imam for the magnificent work that you have done. I congratulate you. I send to you and your families my affection, my love, and above all, my gratitude for what you have done for the Jamat and for the Imamat. In this Jamat, I have seen many children. And when children make a drawing of an elder person, what do? They make a circle. Then they put 2 dots for the eyes. Then if the person is happy, they make the mouth go up. If the person is not happy, they make the mouth go down. I want to see all the mouths in the Jamat up.